Hey y'all, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And stick around to the end of the video for an update on our journey to Arkansas.
Thank y'all so much.
Today we're at the Ozark Folk Center in Mountain View, Arkansas.
Mountain View.
And I have to say it's probably one of the coolest places that we've been as a family.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of the old timey crafts. There's been like leather work and ironworks, blacksmithing, glass,
everything.
And they have a really, really good restaurant. This lady was so incredibly patient with the boys, showing them each step, and you can tell she truly enjoys her craft.
Like in crane. Okay. How do you do now? That's cool.
This food was so good, y'all. If you're ever at the Ozark Folk Center in Mountain View, please make sure you stop and eat at the Skillet restaurant.
Just in case. Well, I saw salamander. Salamander? Or they only live in the water. No, they don't.
How was lunch?
Good. And good.
Good. What'd you get?
A cheeseburger. What? Do you want this?
Thank you. I had to read this sign a few times to make sure that I was reading it right. But how cool is this?
That's cool.
They pick the herbs and vegetables from this garden to use inside the restaurant.
Gives our chefs easy access to fresh produce.
Mom, look.
That's cool.
We are right here.
Here, do that again.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Theater skillet restaurant. Man, you are so good at that.
Do you say it's getting inside the kitchen? You gotta have confidence.
Guys, come on.
This right here is literally the reason thousands of people each year come to this small town. There's folk music everywhere you turn.
They take me with a sad, open heart. Oh, I'm thinking tonight of my blue eyes. Blue is sailing for over the sea.
touch them all, okay?
You boys know what glass is made out of?
Rocks?
Close.
Close.
Water.
No.
Crystals. Close. There's a lot of it in Mobile.
Sand.
Sand, there you go. Mostly sand, soda ash, and limestone. Melts at about 4,000 degrees till it's liquid.
Look at this.
And while they've got
Look at
that,
this.
they have different minerals in it to make all different colors. So yellow, this yellow, for example,
You
is
go
made
anywhere
with
you
sulfur
want.
selenium, so it turns a nice
You could
yellow.
eat.
Uh-oh.
Greens are made.
Doesn't look blue, but that will change when we heat it up. So, heat up. So, pottery is interesting. Sometimes you paint something on that's one color and it comes out another color. We have a lot of glazes that look white when you put it on, but some of them come out red, some of them come out brown, some of them come out green.
So you have to label the colors?
Exactly.
Hey,
If
Mom.
you look in the bucket.
Mom,
won't
you know
know.
how you said we can
So
get
this is
something?
fried,
This is
fired,
it. Small
glazed,
balls.
Get marbles.
fired again. The
Hey,
glaze is
Dad,
like
do you know
round
how
rocks and
Mom
minerals
said
that
we
form
can get
glass.
something? The marbles is it.
I'm gonna put this little tea cat in the bottom.
Tree type.
We make mugs with little animals.
They don't know about.
That little
This would be too small for you guys.
And he's pulling the picnic swing, which is the original carousel or merry-go-round. Before there were motors belching smoke into the air, there were donkeys belching other things into the air.
That is perfectly okay. Yeah, we encourage that, and if you do social media, we also encourage you to share them
That's what I was gonna do.
and tag the park.
All right, need your smile.
That's so neat.
Sometimes I concentrate here, so
I sell printing.
oh, okay. Great. We,
Isn't that cool?
I used to work for the.
Way cooler than the printer.
Way cooler than our printer. He says way cooler than our printer.
yeah, okay.
It is.
Oh wow, I can see the name. That's cool.
That top bag is inflated. I have about 15 to 20 seconds of air before I need to start pumping on the handle again. There are two chambers up in there. The bottom chamber is used to inflate the top chamber, and there's a valve just like on the bottom.
Pretty neat.
Separate.
Yeah.
Oh no! Well, I got that too hot. Notice that there's no more snakehead.
Oh no, we burnt the snake head off.
Okay, on
Take
to
two.
the next one. That's the the downside of talking when you're
Yeah.
talking on the phone. Okay, I'm just gonna pump this maybe a couple more times once it reaches a certain point. Okay, that's gonna get us out of it.
Okay, time for an update. I know there are those of you that follow our channel strictly to know what's going on in our lives, and that's completely fine. But once we move, the content might change a little. We're still going to update and all that and let y'all know what's happening in our lives, but we're going to be adding to it. I'd like to grow our channel and, I don't know, do more than just updates. So we've been pretty quiet, and I know y'all may have noticed that I put some videos private. Those are back public now. So we went through something really hard a couple of weeks ago, and we didn't tell most people because sometimes it's hard to explain something that you haven't told a lot of people. So here's the deal. We were under contract for a property that was not in Mountain View. It was 30 minutes or 35 minutes outside of Mountain View, actually. It was a lot of acreage, and it was a really old farmhouse. Well, it wasn't that old. It looked really old. It was actually built in like the 70s. But it had the bones of like a 1940s farmhouse. It was really cool. And we loved it. It was like 10 minutes down a dirt road though, and like I said, 35 minutes away from the town that we want to move to. But it was worth it, we thought, for the land and the house. So we were under contract, and let's see, that was back in February, and we were set to close May 12th. A week before that, we found out that the house did not pass the appraisal, and we were just, it felt like a rug had pulled out from underneath us. Literally, like our jaws hit the floor. We had already bought this cool sink and started fixing it, or restoring it. And now we were back at nothing. And now all of a sudden we were back to ground zero and looking like we're calling this thing home, which is pretty terrifying. Because at that point we had been in it for 3.5 months, and that's around the point that I start going stir crazy. So now to have no prospect of a home was gut-wrenchingly terrifying, y'all. So on May 12th, instead of closing on our home, we went back up to Mountain View to have a few fun days, like you saw in this video. That was such a fun day. And also to look at some more properties. However, in the 3.5 months since we closed on our old house, the real estate market has gone insane. Literally insane, people. Those of you that have bought or sold right now know that it is insane. Literally. So I had 12 listings I sent to our realtor. She come back and said 4 of those are available. 3 are taking backup offers. All right. So we head up the 9.5-hour trip to Mountain View to look at the properties. Y'all, when I say these properties are bad, they were bad. We would look at the listing and then look at the house and wonder how in the world they got these angles. How in the world they did not show the crumbling foundations. How in the world they didn't show the porches where my 6'2" husband had to do this because they were so short. Y'all, we looked at houses Friday and Saturday, and by Saturday evening I wanted to cry. Our realtor, I could tell she was discouraged. We didn't know what to do at that point. At that point, we were telling her that she was going to have to go look at houses for us and send us videos, and we were going to have to buy a house sight unseen. People are doing that right now, guys. People are buying houses without seeing them. I don't know. What is wrong with people? What is wrong? Is there like a housing shortage? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But whatever. That's what they're doing right now. Then Sunday morning, we decided to go check out a church because we're going to move there, so we have to find a church, right? And so we have kind of like a list of churches. The first one was suggested to us by some friends that live in Northwest Arkansas. They know some people that go to this church, so we figured we would start there, and it was a really, really cool service. So we really enjoyed it. And as I was getting ready to go to church on Sunday morning, I found a listing that I had been looking at, and it's been pending for several months. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's contingent upon them, the buyer selling their house, or maybe it's contingent upon financing. Maybe we can be a backup offer, because at this point we had nothing, y'all. Nothing. We're looking at this. Yeah. So I sent it to our realtor, and she said, it's available. Let's go today at 1 to look at it. So we went, and it was a super, super cute mobile home, and it's on about 4 acres. So those of you that know what we were previously under contract for, I'm sure that sounds like a lot less, because it is. But we had to take a step back and remember why we were going up here, what our goals were. We want to be debt-free, y'all, and we're not trying to be house poor. And that's what we would have been with the other property. So it's as simple as that. So now we are under contract, and it is a sweet little mobile home that is move-in ready. Yeah, we want to move some walls and do some renovations to make it fit our family. And it's got 4 acres. It's 10 minutes from the town square. So that makes me really happy, because we're moving up there for the town. So that's where we're at. We're under contract. We should get the appraisal in the next few weeks, and y'all please pray for us. I am so terrified of appraisals now. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We're back at the appraisal stage. So hopefully we'll be in Mountain View in July. So the last video that I had was supposed to be a 2-parter, but I was going through my phone and accidentally deleted the footage of us finishing the sink. So there is no part 2. So I will show you that when it's ready to go in our new house. Because right now it's in a shed, and I don't want to take you in that shed. So you'll just have to stay tuned. So y'all please pray for us. We will try to keep y'all updated, but we don't want to jinx anything, or we don't want to have to tell y'all and then crawfish back and explain it like I'm having to do now. So I'm kind of worried that I told y'all too much, but we just want to let everybody know what's going on with us. And that's what's going on with us. So please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.